Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's a Saturday night. I'm getting ready for my night out, as you can see, but that's not why we're here today. And guys, I thought rather than just do a boring old YouTube video on one or the other, I would compare both of them and let you know my true thoughts on each. I'm actually trying a new style here, guys, as you can see, with the old hair. So I'll let you know how that goes at the end of the video, hopefully, if it goes well. Let's start with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, okay? So obviously the Conceal and Define concealers went absolutely viral. They were £4, they were creaseless, non-cakey, yada yada yada, you name it, it was all going down, guys. Now, that is these little bad boys here. But today we are going to be talking about the Conceal and Define foundation, which is a full coverage foundation, and if it's anything like the concealers, it is going to be pretty banging. So this foundation is being sold for £9, guys, and that is pretty competitive foundation price because, let's be honest, I used to use MAC Studio Fix and that would cost me like £22 with the pumps, and they come in 24 shades, so that's pretty decent. I mean, it's not as much as Fenty Beauty. Now Fenty Beauty came out with 40 shades, but you know, there is a massive kind of color span there, so I feel like they're not really leaving out much colors, but there's obviously room for more. Now I also have here the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundations, and look at this, guys. I mean, obviously the first thing that you notice about this is obviously the massive shade range. Now the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation comes in 45 shades. Yep, that's right, I said it, 45. I mean, what? That is pretty impressive, 45 shades. So I don't really like F with NYX like that. I'm not like, oh my God, love NYX, my favorite brand, but 45 shades, I F with that. So that's decent. So this is how the bottle comes with this one. This one is £14, so it is a little bit more than the Makeup Revolution foundations. Claims 24-hour wear, guys. That's a pretty big claim. And if it does genuinely last 24 hours, then I think it's worth the £14. Comes in 45 shades, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have an issue finding my shade in these foundations. So bearing in mind that I got sent these, it might not be an exact match, so I'm not gonna judge the whole shade range. I don't know what the whole shade range is, but... So this is the applicator. Oh my God, perfect match. I like that it comes with an applicator. It makes it easy to put on. Love that. Spreads pretty easily. And as usual, I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend it in. So it's actually blending in really nicely. If anyone has used the concealers, then you know what kind of consistency this is, but it's very similar to the concealers. It's not really matte, it's not really dewy. Really nice coverage though, like really nice coverage. Okay, I am tanned at the moment, so this probably is my shade normally. I mean, I'm not mad at it, I would happily go out like this. But if I did have a choice, I'd probably go for like maybe like one darker. But okay, cool. So that's the Makeup Revolution one. So by the way, guys, I put the NYX primer on. I'm actually gonna just take it off and just put the Huda Beauty on. One, because it will just make it more of a fair test, I guess. And two, this primer is so dry. Oh my God. It literally feels like I've got Botox in the side of my face. So drying. If your face is super oily, then that primer would be the one for you. Mine is a bit dry at the moment, so I kind of need a little bit more moisture. I'm gonna try Nutmeg. That is such a beautiful color. So instantly, I'm loving the color. I'm just gonna pat it in with the beauty blender. So this is actually the NYX beauty blender. So this is what it's kind of looking like. Obviously these two sides are two different shades, you've got to bear that in mind. So just from looking, just on first glance, this is the NYX one. The NYX one says that it's matte, but the Makeup Revolution one actually looks more matte on my skin. I do prefer the color of this one. As I've said, I haven't seen the whole color range of the Makeup Revolution one, so I don't know whether they actually have one that's more yellowy. So this is the Makeup Revolution one. I'm finding that it's got more coverage, and in terms of comfortability, for some reason this one just went on nicer. I feel like the formula is a bit thinner maybe, and it just kind of smooths on. Guys, you can see for yourself, which one do you prefer? I'm actually going to put another layer of the NYX one on because I felt like she wasn't that thick. The Makeup Revolution one definitely is more coverage. Toby, which side do you prefer? Have a look at my face. This is the real test. You prefer this side? Why do you prefer this side? It looks more natural. See, I feel like because of the way it feels, I prefer this side. But the way it looks, you prefer this side. So interesting. It's almost like if I could mix the two together. So I'm literally gonna remove all of this from my face, and then I'm gonna review both of them after. Okay guys, so just let my hair out, as you can see. Really cool actually. I used flexi rods to do this, so heatless curls. And I'm really impressed with the result. But back to the foundations. So we have them here. I've actually mixed both of the foundations on my face right now, and I'm actually really happy with this result. More than them apart. For me personally, if I had to pick one, someone took me away to a desert island now, and they were like, I will kill you right now unless you pick one of these foundations, I think it would have to be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. Ding, 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 ding. Because the packaging is very deceiving with these two. This one looks really big, but it's actually only 23 milliliters, whereas this one gives you 30 milliliters. So although this one looks smaller in packaging, it's actually got more formula inside. I also prefer that it's got 45 shades, so you can get ones with yellow tones, red undertones, neutral undertones, whereas I feel like with the Makeup Revolution one, although I love the formula, and I do feel like the formula kind of can weigh this one out just slightly, this one doesn't come with as many shades and as many undertones. With only 24 shades, you are quite limited to the kind of color and the tones, I guess, that you want to get with them. Although I did find that the Makeup Revolution covered more of my pores, etc., and it was definitely more full coverage than this one. This one is 24-hour wear, and I feel lasts longer throughout the day. So it was honestly a really hard choice, guys. Really hard choice. I don't know, it's really hard to pick, guys. I mean, in an ideal world, you'd wear this one more for a daytime foundation and this one more for a nighttime, kind of like going out full coverage foundation. Really hard to pick, but yeah, I will say that overall, my winner is probably the NYX one. If you've tried either of these, leave your comments below and let me know how you found it, how you got on. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Obviously, everyone's different skin tones, different strokes for different folks. But anyway, it was lovely chatting to you. I'm off now to go and eat with my fiance. So I'll see you in my next video. Ciao!